Sunderland MP who was allegedly harassed on Facebook and Twitter told the court how the posts were relentless and had her fearing for her safety. Leonard Lowther, 66, of Marine Walk, Sunderland, is accused of one count of harassment against Sunderland Central Labour MP Julie Elliott between February 2018 and October 2018. During the first day of the trial at South Tyneside Magistrates Court on Tuesday, the court was told how Lowther alleged that Ms. Elliott had faked documents in order to prosecute. In the posts, Lowther also accused Ms. Elliott of using Northumbria Police as her personal police force. Prosecutor Rachel Masters said Lowther had a number of issues with Sunderland City Council about the redevelopment in his local area and that Ms. Elliott launched an investigation which found nothing on. The court heard how a personal Facebook account, a Facebook group called The Problem with Sunderland is Labour, which Lowther was administrator of, and a Twitter account, were allegedly used to post giving evidence in court. Detective Sergeant David Reeves said he was asked to take ownership of the investigation so it was run in a coherent. He explained how man was prosecuted after the phrase "hang the old tag" was posted on The Problem with Sunderland is Labour page in relation to. The officer told the court how Lowther then commented more please underneath the post on February 6, 2018. Following the man's conviction on May 17, 2018, Lowther is said to have posted a number of tweets directed towards Ms. He made reference to when Labour's John McDonnell said during a meeting that Conservative Esther McVey should be. Lowther said in one post, "It's one rule for us and one for them." On March 9, another man was investigated by police for allegedly posting a threatening comment in relation to staff working at Ms. Elliott's office. However, the case was dropped due to evidential issues. A member of the public, who did not want to become involved in the investigation, sent a screenshot of the post to the police and Ms. Elliott, but officers had to source the content independently. Sergeant Reeves explained, the individual who provided the material did not want to provide a statement to police. The CPS asked the police to capture the material independently. However, the material in question couldn't be recovered as it was part of a closed Facebook group. We couldn't gain access and we were unable to recover it ourselves. After the case was dropped, Lowther accused Ms. Elliott and her office of faking documents and perverting the course of justice. The officer said, he believed whether it by Julie Elliott, her office or the police some sort of collusion occurred and that the post was manufactured by ourselves in some way to have the man investigated. And following further posts, Lowther was arrested on September 20, 2018, and the police seized a number of devices from his home, including. On examination of his devices, officers found messages on Facebook Messenger which asked people to repeat the phrase "hang the old." It said, "We need to work together to stop Julie Elliott use her personal police force to prosecute people." Giving evidence, Ms. Elliott said she found the tweets very upsetting and said they were just not true. She told the court, "I found all these tweets very upsetting because they were accusing myself, my office and those tweets were saying my office and family were lying and that we were breaking the law, which was just not true. It questions our credibility, our honesty, and none of it was true. I have lost staff because they didn't feel like they could cope with the constant threat and fear." This was just a small sample of what was actually going on. It was absolutely real. I would see, most days, this kind of stuff. It felt like it was non-stop. To encourage people to keep posting something I found quite distressing, I find quite malicious and quite nasty. I still find it distressing all these years after it happened. Ms. Elliott also said the allegations were repeated to her when she visited constituents and said it impacted the 2019 general. She said she had to take extra safety measures and wouldn't walk in the city centre alone. When asked about the allegations Lowther made of using Northumbria Police as her personal police force, she said, "It's just ridiculous. The police have nothing to do with the Labour Party, they are there to look after people." During cross-examination, Simon Myerson QC asked Ms. Elliott why she didn't block Lowther on Twitter, to which she replied, "I felt I needed to know what was being said for my office." And he asked why she didn't look to take civil action for defamation against Lowther, but Ms. Elliott said you need funds to do that and insisted she took all the action. Mr. Myerson then turned to the point made by Lowther about John McDonnell not being prosecuted after his remarks and repeatedly asked, "Do you understand the point that is being made?" To which the MP replied, asked if she believes in freedom of expression and whether offensive language should be used. Ms. Elliott said, "There is." The defense lawyer read out an extract from an interview Ms. Elliott gave to the Mirror about concerns for MPs' safety. He said, "In November 2019, you are making a public statement that extra security measures have been part of your office since November 27. Were these extra safety measures really put in place because of this defendant?" She said, "After my friend, Joe Cox, was murdered, all MPs had certain security measures put in place. The extra security was as a result of all of these issues." Ms. Elliott added, "They were entirely down to Mr. Lowther and the people." The trial continued.